Welcome to NAUI's Dive Team Report. I'm your host, Greg Martin. You know, there are a lot of great dive locations all around the world, but when most people think about scuba diving, warm tropical dive resorts seem to top the list. Places where the water is crystal clear and warm and the sea life is plentiful and full of colors. One place where people love to dive is Bonaire. It's an island municipality of the Netherlands, which lies off the Venezuelan coast in the southern Caribbean. Recently, Buddy Dive Resort Bonaire became a NAUI facility. Augusto Montbrun is the dive operations manager for Buddy Dive Bonaire. Talk to me about Buddy Dive Resort. What brings people there?
I've been working here for 14 years. I don't know when, where, and how it happened, but 14 years later, I'm still here. I'm still happy. I'm still doing my job with a big smile. And I think that it's the same effect that we have on the rest of the staff. The majority of my staff, and I'm talking about 40 people that are under my supervision, out of those 40, at least 20 people are working here for 10 years, 12 years, 8 years, 6 years. And for the diving industry, this is an odd number because, as you know, there's a lot of people coming and going. The people that come, they like what we have. They like the working environment. They like the setup of the dive operation, and it makes them stay and enjoy it. And that reflects, obviously, on the service, on the quality of the service, and our customers that come here year after year, they appreciate that. And the end result is that we have more than 50% repeat customer rating every year. They know how easy it is, how diving is accessible, beautiful. Conditions are pretty much predictable year-round. So I think that, in a nutshell, that represents what we do here and why we do it, and obviously why Bonaire is known as the shore diving capital of the world, and Buddy Dive Resort got the name that we all know after many years, no?
You mentioned that it's beautiful there and that it's easy diving, but what can people expect when they come in?
People can expect to have water temperature, warm, and I will say the range of temperature here can go from 78 at the coldest to 84 at the warmest, pretty much year-round. Visibility. On a bad day here, you can have maybe 60 foot on a bad day. On a good day like today, I came to work, I have a paddleboard, and from my paddleboard I could see the bottom at 100 feet. So on a vertical position, I could see 30 meters, 100 feet below me. So imagine, that makes it fantastic. Then the position of the island is very, very, very beneficial for the diving because the wind blows from the east to the west. And most of the dive sites, or the big majority of them, are on the west coast. What I'm trying to say is that we're sheltered from the wind and obviously the waves. So it makes diving extremely easy. I call it, as a joke, Disneyland for divers.
You know, Augusto, I'm really excited to see that Buddy Dive Resort has been working with the NAUI Green Diver Initiative on a coral restoration project.
There's a foundation called Restoration Foundation Bonaire, and that foundation started in 2012. And the Buddy Dive Resort was the first sponsor. Today we have a Harbor Village Resort, Eden Beach Resort, also sponsoring the foundation. And the idea is simple. The foundation is trying to bring back what is missing. And in the case of the foundation, they're focusing here on Bonaire on the shallow water part of the reef. So mainly staghorn and elkhorn coral that due to hurricanes, bleaching, diseases, they pretty much vanish and they're rated as endangered species. And the foundation is actively working into regrowing that. If you go to a website from the foundation itself, you can check it, www.crfbonaire.org. You can see all what is being done. Till today, the foundation restored or transplanted at least 9,000 corals back to the reef. So obviously Buddy Dive is pretty much involved in that. I'm part of the foundation. I'm part of the board of directors of the foundation. And we're pushing hard because it's one and only common goal, which is keep what we have. We need the reef. We live from the reef, so why not give something back?
Talk to me a little bit about coming to NAUI and being a NAUI resort.
We adopted NAUI as well because we believe that we need to be able to offer what people ask, right? We met Tim O'Leary last year, and we started talking about the possibility of becoming NAUI friendly. We said, why not? So recently we crossed over a few of our instructors to NAUI, not only in the recreational part, but also in the technical diving part. So if we have a customer coming down here and they want to take their NAUI referral because they did at home the theory and the pool training, we will finish it here. So it only opened doors and strengthened the relation between NAUI and Body Dive Resort, definitely. So it's all good about NAUI, and we're hoping to see bigger traffic of NAUI students coming down to us, because that's why we invested the time and the money also training the staff, no? Bonaire is unique. It's different than the rest of the Caribbean, and the reason why is because we have a marine park that has been established here since the early 60s. The island have at least 61 dive sites on the west coast, plus 25 more dive sites on a small island called Klein Bonaire, which is half a mile away from here. So can you imagine that in a week time you have all those options? I think that's why people keep coming back.
Well, if that doesn't get your diver's blood a-pumping, I'm not sure what will. You can check out their website at www.buddydive.com. And of course, for more information on getting NAUI certified or gaining more experience, visit NAUI.org. Or, of course, talk to Augusto at Buddy Dive Bonaire. I'm always happy, of course, to talk diving, so if you want to chat, email me. My email is podcast@naui.org. And that's this episode of NAUI's Dive Team Report. I'm Greg Martin. Thanks for listening. I'll see you underwater.